In the wake of last night's U.S. operation targeting 3 nuclear sites in Iran, which officials have lauded as a success, there are questions being raised about the necessity. President Trump and others in his inner circle have claimed Saturday's attack, known as Operation Midnight Hammer, was to specifically target Iran's nuclear program. But for many, it's viewed as a gateway into a broader Middle East war.
War, particularly having American troops on the ground, is not helping our country. It is not keeping anyone safe.
While the U.S. has a vast military presence in the Middle East, reportedly to the tune of 40,000 troops, it doesn't have any in Iran. Though the White House assures the public it isn't facing down war with the country,
we're not at war with Iran. We're at war with Iran's nuclear program.
Kanan isn't convinced.
I think at this point the White House has proven to be extremely unreliable. We have this concept of manufacturing consent to commit these massacres in the Middle East, and we are here to say that we are not falling for that.
Putting this situation in context, the U.S. and Iran were engaged in negotiations over its nuclear program when these strikes occurred. The talks followed President Trump's decision to pull out of the previous agreement between the two countries, which, according to the Council on Foreign Relations, restricted Iran's nuclear program in exchange for the lifting of some sanctions on the country. Vice President Vance said in that same interview with NBC's Meet the Press that the feeling was Iran had been stalling in the talks so it could advance its arms development. In the meantime, Walla tells me that the next step for her and other protest attendees is to call on lawmakers to oppose further U.S. involvement in the Middle East.
We are all sick and tired of being sick and tired. We do not want our tax dollars going towards war. The community feels very, very strongly about that. So I think that we will continue to show up and fight against this.
This protest is one both about last night's actions in Iran by the U.S. military, as well as the ongoing conflict in Gaza. Reporting in Toledo, Ohio, I'm Jaden Jefferson.